Hello everyone, welcome to Shyam's Storytime. Today we will hear the third part of King Vikramaditya stories. The title of today's story is Country 6 Months, Forest 6 Months. In the last episode we saw that King Vikramaditya got a boon from Devendra that he would rule the country of India for 1000 years. Vikramaditya was very happy about it. He came back to Ujjain and told his minister and brother Patti that he is going to rule India for 1000 years. Patti was also very happy, but he expressed that he will die even before King Vikramaditya and leave him alone. Patti was a little sad about it. Vikramaditya was also able to empathize with him. Then Patti said, "Dear brother, don't worry. I will somehow find a way how both of us can equally live together and also rule this country." That night, Patti went to the Kali temple that is in the edge of the city. He went inside, locked the door. Goddess Kali herself presented in front of Patti and asked him what he wants. Patti asked her, "Goddess Kali, I offer all my respects to you. Can you make me live for 1000 years?" he asked. Kali was a little perplexed. She never expected Patti to ask such a question that too directly. She said, "Okay, first, get me the head of King Vikramaditya. You should cut the head of King Vikramaditya and bring it to me right now. Then I will think about what you asked." Patti was very happy. He ran into the palace. It was past midnight by then, and Vikramaditya was fast asleep. He immediately woke him up and told, "My dear brother, Goddess Kali is ready to give me 1000 years if I give her your head. Can I please cut it and take?" King Vikramaditya was very happy. "Of course, brother, please take my head," and he bowed down. Patti immediately cut Vikramaditya's head. He took the head to Goddess Kali. He presented it to her and asked, "Please tell me, now will you be able to bless me with a long life?" Kali was very happy despite the fact that Vikramaditya is your brother. "You have brought his head to me just because I asked. I bless you to live for 2000 years, she said. Patti gave out a big laugh. Kali was taken aback. She asked Patti, "Why are you laughing?" He told Kali, "Do you know what? Just recently, my brother, King Vikramaditya, got a boon from Devendra to rule the country for 1000 years. And here he is dead, and his head is right in front of you. How am I to believe your boon?" Kali was very disturbed. She was hurt on hearing this. She said, No, my boon is not like that of Devendra. This is true. You will be able to live for 2000 years. In fact, I'm going to give you the life of your brother also. Take back this head and attach it to his body. King Vikramaditya will come alive. And I bless that both of you will live for 2000 years. So Patti came with his brother's head. He attached it to King Vikramaditya's body. Vikramaditya came alive. Both of them were so happy. Patti shared it with his brother that Kali has blessed both of them to live for 2000 years. And what was King Vikramaditya's boon from Devendra? It was that he would rule the country for 1000 years. So they came up with a plan. King Vikramaditya would rule the country for 6 months, then he would go into the forest, live for 6 months. Then he would come back and rule the country for another 6 months, and then go back to the forest and live for another 6 months. And when Vikramaditya is gone to the forest, Patti will take care of the country, vice versa. In this way, both of them will live for 2000 years and rule the country also for 1000 years each. This was the plan they came up with. All of this, who was Vikramaditya, how he got his throne, and then about this boon, everything was narrated by the first doll in the first step to Kingbhojaraja. After hearing all of this, Kingbhojaraja was overwhelmed. It was past sunset. He wanted to go back to his chambers and rest for some time. Kingbhojaraja decided that he would come the next day, climb the steps and sit on his throne. The next morning, did Kingbhojaraja come? Did the puppet speak? We will hear this in the next episode. Okay? Did you all like today's story? If you did, Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Storytime. You will have access to all the stories that I upload. Every Saturday, you have a story in English, and every Sunday, there's a story in Tamil. Watch, listen, and enjoy. My name is Shamla, and I am a passionate storyteller. I will meet you in the next story.